up? My name is Jasmine Edmondson, and I'm from Denham Springs, Louisiana. I'm currently studying abroad at the University of Sussex in Brighton, England, and I'm so excited for everyone to tag along with me today to see what it's like to study abroad at Sussex. Fortunately, I live on campus, so I don't have to worry about commuting to attend my lectures and seminars, but I am going into town today to meet up with my friend Joe at the Post and Telegraph. I'm going to have my first traditional English breakfast, even though I've already been here for 2 months.
Hey, I'm Jo. I'm a fourth year French and International Development student, and I love studying at Sussex because it's in such a great location with the beach here, and the South Downs countryside is so beautiful, and there's loads of international students, which is just really cool.
Overseeing this integrate, but they still endorse.
Hey, so I'm Steph. I study international development at the University of Sussex. At Sussex, we have a buddy scheme where international students get paired up with Sussex students, and we're there to just help give advice and help you settle into Sussex. I love being part of the buddy scheme because I get to meet new people and learn about different cultures. I'd really recommend joining if you're coming to Sussex.
I'm on my way to the Silverstone building on campus to attend Wolf Wednesday, which is an event held every Wednesday by my school, the Media, Film, and Music School. And it's basically like what we have at LSU during exam week when you get to pet animals in the library. But it's every Wednesday, and deadlines here are going to be approaching soon. So I can use an animal to brighten up my day because I do have to work on my essays.
Huh? Yeah. I fed him 20 minutes ago.
Yeah. My friends have a cat and they always like overfeed the cat. He keeps begging.
I would say that it's very common to hear professors and students discussing Brexit because it is an important political issue that's occurring in this country right now. As far as activism on this campus, I would say that I'm so inspired by the involvement of Sussex students when it comes to activism because there's always an event happening on campus in which Sussex students are voicing their opinions on social justice issues that need to be addressed. Fortunately, I have been able to travel to other European countries while in Europe. I've been to Spain, France, and the Netherlands. It's so cheap to travel while you're in Europe. I'm talking like $60 round trip to go to another country. Like, how wild is that? Like, that's crazy. Being from Louisiana, no one really uses public transportation unless you want to count Uber as a popular form of public transportation. So it was very difficult at first, but you get used to the system, and I love taking the train. So the manship school has specific classes that you have to take in order to graduate. So I was only able to take one class here that counted toward my mass comm major, which is a prereq for the manship school. It's multiculturalism, and it's actually my CAS class that I mentioned earlier. And it's a really interesting class. So the process of study abroad can seem very daunting, but I spontaneously decided to study abroad last summer, so I didn't have much time, but I did a lot of research and I was very organized. And the peer advisors, like, it's their job to help you. Like, their job is to make the process as easy as possible for you. So you're gonna be fine. Lately, I've been taking a lot of naps when I'm not in class, but on average, I like to hang out with friends in Brighton. It's such a beautiful city. Gosh, there's so many big differences between the University of Sussex and LSU, so I'm just going to break it down into small parts. So the first big difference is that Sussex has a division between lectures and seminars. So lectures, you get like the general idea of like what the class is about. And then seminars is when you meet with a smaller group of students who attend your lecture and you discuss the assigned readings and go in depth. The second biggest difference is that students at Sussex have a lot of autonomy when it comes to academics. Like I mentioned earlier, the modules are divided between lecture and seminars, so students have to self-motivate to attend both for their essays, whereas at LSU, you kind of have to attend your classes for your tests. The third biggest difference is that Sussex doesn't have Greek life like all British universities, and they obviously don't have American football. And I'm so used to both of those surrounding me. So it's something you definitely notice while you're here. So the fourth and last biggest difference between Sussex and LSU is that students at Sussex tend to dress up to go to class. They're way ahead of us in the fashion game. It's insane. And students at LSU, we tend to dress down and wear a lot of school spirit attire. I think I'm going to call it a night. I hope you enjoyed what I showed you around Brighton and the University of Sussex. And I also hope that you stop by the Study Abroad office in Hatcher Hall to start your Study Abroad experience.